Hey guys, what's up, Crazy Puerto Rican here today to review Nanatsu no Taizai episode 11. Now, this episode started off amazing with Ban and Meliodas having a freaking showdown. Now, at first, Meliodas takes like an advantage, but then Ban takes the advantage, and it keeps going back and forth, and it was an epic battle. Now, at one point, Ban starts to take the Meliodas' I would say strength, not power, strength, and he starts beating Meliodas. At one point, he just put Meliodas on the floor, and we all think that Ban won, but in the end, the last one standing with that big blow that happened was Meliodas, and Ban was already out of the ring. And the other Deadly Sins noticed just for a split second. You remember the mark he had here when they tried to take his sword? Well, it was back, and that's how he crushed Ban's hand and sent Ban flying. And that was a pretty epic matchup. After that, we get to see Diane versus the Holy Knight. And that Holy Knight is really cocky. And at one point he said he you know that Diane has her boobs like showing, and he goes like buttoning up because his eyes couldn't be distracted, and it was pretty funny. But that battle was pretty cool, not as cool as Ban versus Meliodas, but it was still pretty cool. And at one point you think that, okay, this guy's gonna win, but then Diane shows one of her powers, and boom, defeats the guy, and he just couldn't believe it. And then they start kind of flirting a little bit, and King gets jealous, but that just for a couple of seconds. So yeah. Anyways, after that we had the next semifinal match, which was Meliodas versus the old drunken man that beat King. Now, that old man, well, he hated Meliodas. Why? Because at first he didn't believe that was Meliodas, because he's supposed to be dead, and if he's not dead, then he's probably around 30 years old, and he just couldn't believe it. But at one point he just believed him and started throwing fire at him and all that. Why do you kill all the population, all the people? Why did you destroy Liz and all that? And Meliodas says, yes, I know what I did. That's my sin, and that's why I'm trying to protect everyone now. And he stopped one of the fireballs like that, and it was pretty epic. The old guy just gives up after, just doesn't give up. He just admits defeat because he was happy with the outcome, because Meliodas said. And this old guy's probably gonna come in a little bit later in the series. I hope. I don't know. These are just my speculations. He might come in just like the Doctor. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. And we got a couple Holy Knights after that, going all the way to where Meliodas was about to fight his final match, which was against Diane. And the women start flirting with him and saying, "Oh, you can tap in my ass any day." Like, what the fuck? I mean, it's cool and all. I mean, it's funny and all, but I just, oh god, they weren't even hot. That's the problem. That's why I didn't like it. They weren't even hot. So yeah, the Meliodas, Diane gets jealous, of course. But yeah, and after the episode and the post-credit scene, of course, we get to see the next Holy Knight, which is just a little bit. You know, the guy who was reading the books, taking books to read. It was to read to the Holy Knight, and the Holy Knight, we didn't get to see his face like the others. It was completely in his armor. So yeah, and that's pretty cool. I really can't wait to see what this Holy Knight does. I mean, this Deadly Sin does, sorry. So this is the next Deadly Sin. I can't wait until we find out, because it could be next episode, could be the next one after that. So yeah, And this episode was pretty good, probably one of the best, if not the best, Nanatsu no Taizai episode up to date. And yeah, now tell me what you guys thought about this episode if you saw it. Leave your comments below. Remember to subscribe. Later, guys.